right, good morning, you guys. We're gonna head north, see if we can scrape enough black dirt out of the pasture that we can cover our yard and create a nice giant pile of compost. Let's get going. All right, guys, we made it out to the site. Zach's gonna top off the ASV, the awesome, sexy vehicle, so I can go play it in the mud, and we are gonna get muddy today, but Frankie's got an issue with the Texas Pride. Hey, can you show us what's going on with the Texas Pride real quick, Frankie?
I put it down, but then it wanted to go up as soon as I moved these wires right here. One of this red one here, where it loops around. I moved it, and all of a sudden it went up, just like now. That's what it did like 10 minutes ago. But it ain't doing nothing now. You might have moved something just right when you moved the batteries.
So we had a small short.
I'm thinking a short.
I was rooting around in here trying to find a bare wire, and I slid the battery over like this.
And it won't do it now.
And now it quit doing it.
Right. See, now it's on.
I think, well, how many times, Frankie, did we come out and all of a sudden the box is just going up? Yeah, she's just going rink. There's our black dirt. So below all this super rich, thick grass is just a mound of black dirt. Actually see where some of it hasn't grown over yet. Why would this not grow over? Well, now how the heck do we get to it? We've got a fence there. We got our electric fence knocker downer. What I'm doing and how I'm doing it, because I don't want to dig myself into a hole, so to speak, right? So I don't want to dig too deep, and I don't want to create a pile of filled soil that's too tall that I can't reach the top. Like right here, when I'm cutting, I'm just cutting little tiny bits out, and I didn't try to actually kill that, but hey, it worked, right? I'm cutting little tiny bits out so I can drive over it, and then as I'm putting the dirt up, adding just enough in areas so I can drive up on top of it. And that's how I can build massive 2-story tall fill piles and stay to the top of them. Oh, look at that good horse manure in there. Oh, I love those layers. I love getting into those juicy layers where you hit a whole streak and like binder twine. Hey, we're up north, man. We're in propagate so they can't spread and grow. And guess what happens? They give up. Well, now, yeah, you may have to weed and feed, and you may have to do some other stuff, but see, now look how nice and relaxed I am. You know, this is just a relaxing day of working on the farm. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. I just love grading. I think grading, I was thinking about it this morning. I think I like grading more than running an excavator. I put enough hours in an excavator where you get on a job site and all you're doing is moving dirt, right? But you've got to move 3,000 yards of dirt. And so you're just in an excavator. There's days when you're doing nothing but scooping, dropping, scooping, dropping. 4 hours later, you're making the same 90-degree turn, scooping and dropping. And the dirt doesn't look any different than it did 4 hours before. But there's something about a skid loader that I just connect with. And I think when you're really proficient with a skid loader, you can do the work of a bulldozer. Maybe not as fast as like a D6, come on, let's be realistic. But you can, I'm bulldozing right now. I mean, this is bulldozing work. I'm bulldozing. Understand that you can do so many jobs. When you get past the notion, oh, that's an excavator job, or that's a this job, or that's a that job, and you're like, hey, I got this one piece of equipment. I'm gonna go out and try to make myself a living with this one piece of equipment. Can I do it? Yes, with a skid loader. Most jobs you can, and the reason I say that is because I was there. I didn't have. I remember my first piece of equipment was a backhoe. Big mistake. It was my first piece of equipment. My second piece was a skid loader, and from there I started to learn to use those two pieces of equipment to do everything that other companies were doing with a lot more equipment. Let's have a lot of fun today. Alright guys, we're gonna go live action because we're gonna try to climb that hill pushing a full load of dirt. We'll see if the ASV's got what it takes. That's always fun. I love getting up at the top of the pile and you're kind of hanging on by the seat of your pants and you can feel the machine kind of sliding this way, but you feel like you got enough dirt underneath you and you're like, let's just go for it. That's kind of fun. Let's do it again. I think we've had enough fun climbing hills. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but we proved that she's got like the climbing ability of a spider monkey. So let's go over there. We've got a whole bunch of dirt packed it underneath there that we can go harvest, put up onto our pile. So let's move to a new area. Well, what do you think? That's dang good looking dirt in my opinion. Holy cow. I love all that mixture of stuff. I like the horse manure and the hay, and then you got, of course, you got the black chunks of dirt, and you got little bits of binder twine in here, and you know, all of that just stitches that soil together. We got really sandy soils up in this neck of the woods, so anything that we can have that'll help stitch that soil together is a definite bonus. I'll take it. I know it doesn't bother me. Would I do this on a customer's job site? No, I wouldn't bring this stuff in. Is it perfectly fine? Absolutely. This is like the kind of stuff that I want. I want heavy, thick, organic material for my own projects, because I would, you know, it's the expectations. When you're doing something for a customer, it's got to be to, you know, the premium materials and the standard industry installation techniques and yada, yada, yada. When you do it for yourself, you can do things your own way, and sometimes your own way is the best way. Let's go get a truck and a trailer now. Why are you leaving? That's the best way to cross it. Electric fence, by the way. If you missed it, you step on it. No, you don't pee on them. You can if you want. I have. Some things you just don't forget in life, right? Let's start loading up and hauling some stuff. So while I'm walking back, I guess one of the things I should just talk to you guys about is the Texas Pride trailer's been acting a little goofy on me lately. The other day I walked up the hill, and I heard something, and I look, and there it is, going up all by itself. Nobody's even around. In fact, I'll give you the footage of that so you guys can see it. And ever since that first day, she's just been going up on her own, and this is why there's that safety chain on the front. And that's one of the things that we should at least briefly talk about, is safety with these dump trailers. You guys seen how fast things can go bad. When Alex was standing between the dump truck and the trailer, and it jackknifed and pinched, and it almost caught him, and he jumped back, and he actually in that video you can see him checking his leg to see if he got caught. He didn't even know. Well, the other thing that goes wrong fast is going down the road. If you don't have that safety chain on the front hooked up, if the controller vibrates or bounces and activates the button, which makes the box go up, you could be going down the road 55 miles an hour and not know it, and have your box going in the air. Trust me, it's happened a lot of times to a lot of people. It's not that uncommon. So that safety chain is there. But here's what we're dealing with. Our safety chain broke. When my box went up in the air, the hydraulic are so strong, it snapped the chain. The one rock in the road and I trip on it. And now it's acting goofy. We're not gonna go down the road. We're just gonna go down from there over to here. So we're still gonna roll with it. But we do gotta get that checked out and fixed up. All right, how do I load the dump trailer with an electric fence in the way? My first thought is throw a log on it, back the trailer over it, load, drive out. Okay, I can do that. I think I got a different idea that I like more. I'd say with this idea, it lets me come right up and load right over the top without stretching the fence. So the fence stays exactly the way the fence should stay. All right, you guys, we got the trailer here. Now let's stuff it full. She got a squat. Look. Oh, that may be a little bit more than she wants. Oh, that truck is crying so bad. Oh. Well, let's hurry up and go get it off from it. Oh, it almost looks like that truck's gonna bend in half. Oh, this Dodge is gonna earn her keep. All right, let's listen to her buck and snort. Oh, that didn't sound good right away. That's not a good sign. That didn't take very long either. It says that's the transmission is too effing hot sign. I think the Dodge has met her match. I think the Dodge has met her match. Some of you guys be like, well, that's black dirt, that's light. No, it's actually sand mixed with black dirt. So it's got a really nice mix, but it's also fairly heavy because of the sand that's spread throughout it. It's not just pure black dirt. That's got to be cool by now. It's been 30 seconds. You think she'll dump it?
Should. Randy was squatting. You could have probably got more on there. We can build some side rails for it.
Not squatting. Look how much chain is dragging. She's gonna want to pop like a can of biscuits, I have a feeling.
Yeah, that's why I'm just putting the pins back in.
Yep. Hit the go button. Let's see if she goes. Don't stand between the truck and trailer, please and thank you. We don't want another Alex. All right, look at her squat. That truck is so squatted. We're gonna see if she can dump it. Could barely get here. This is the max load that this truck's ever hauled or able to haul. Chain's off, right?
There ain't no chain now. You hooked to it. I took it off.
Hey, stand up, will you? I don't like you bending down. In case you got to jump back, I want you to be able to jump. Please and thank you. Safety first, Zach. If that thing rolls over or flips over, boom.
I'm going that way as fast as possible.
Plan B. We overloaded the trailer. Let's do plan B. I'm just gonna fork some of the dirt out. You start raising up on it while I'm forking. That's the last stage?
No, you have another stage, but we're overweight for that last stage.
Damn it, put it down. Okay. All right, up. That's good, that's good. I just need enough that I can crawl in there and get something to back off. How come I can't remember if there's a third stage or not?
I don't know. Like I said, we don't. This trailer just hooks up gears, so we don't know.
The SureTrack has how many stages? Do you know?
I think 3, but that thing's almost vertical in the air.
All right, I'm gonna pull forward. See how much I can get to shake loose. A little bit, just a little bit. Look at it, we got that whole front load. All right, stay back here. I'm gonna go forward and back up, see if I can't jerk into that.
I told you 4-wheel drive first.
Here's the third stage. I told you there was a... Zach's like, no, there's only 2 stages on this one. The SureTrack just goes higher. I'm like, no, it doesn't, Zach.
It does.
1,
Like 17.
2, 3. We were still overweight though, and at the wrong angle. So, woo! Bushy clean. Are you kidding me? Found a nice little gate right here. Can hook it up. Best part is you can unhook it. Look at it. There's a couple gate posts. Gate post 1, gate post 2. You think I could have just looked down the line and gone, hey, wait a minute, that's awfully familiar. Why don't I just use the stupid gate? be a hero tonight. She don't do too bad that first load though. Oh God, this truck was hurting. But these little tiny baby loads like this, which I laugh and I say with a note of sarcasm because literally that is still way bigger than anything you'd go down the road. But luckily I'm not. I'm just going across the street. When these gates go, she's gonna go. It's never as dramatic as you want. Technically, I should measure the area, then determine the depth that I want the black dirt, then do the calculation, which is length time width time depth divided by 27, and then multiply by 1.25 to erase the compaction factor, because that's how much compacted soil or loose soil I have, and it'll be compacted down. And then that will tell me exactly how many precise cubic yards I need, or I can just go, that should do it. All right, guys, 10th and last load. So I'm gonna clean up the site. I'm gonna dome it, stockpile it, so that if anybody wants to come out here and scoop some black dirt up, it'll continue to decompose and be easy to gain access to. So let's do that next, and then we're gonna call it a day. We got all 10 loads hauled into the site. That's our goal. We've got the compost pile freshened up, stacked back up and ready to go. So now all summer long I can harvest dirt. Uncle Tom can harvest dirt. Anybody that needs black dirt can come over here with a shovel and a bucket and get some black dirt, and maybe a bigger shovel and a bigger bucket and get more black dirt all at once. But I hope you guys enjoyed the ride today. We did have a lot of adventures. We had a lot of fun. We overloaded this trailer. This was the worst I've ever pushed this truck and trailer. The transmission was hot before it got past the gate. The warning lights were on, it was flashing, and I'm like, oh no, we got a lot longer to go. We ain't stopping now. And it did fine, but we were only gonna do that one time. So that's our video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride, and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button and come back next time. God bless, and go get them, you guys. See you then. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Off-roading with the thing across all these piles.
Oh, look at this. It's got a little handy little cord. right, well, we wanted to have some fun on the finale for you, but not everything goes the way we want it to.
No, it never does.
Not always. All right, you guys. Well, it was fun. Hope you guys had fun. And we will catch you on another one. What is this, the second ending? Second ending. Not bad.
Third.
No, sometimes I have 3, but not today. God bless. Go get them, you guys.